Good morning, friends. Miss Brooke here with a chair yoga class for you. Let's get started by sitting back on our chairs, nice and comfortable, pressing our backs against the seat, resting your hands in your lap however is comfortable, placing the feet below the knees in line with the heels, and then just taking a moment to quiet yourself down. Quiet the mind, letting go of anything that came before or will come after our time together. And really just drawing the attention to the inhale and exhale. Tracking the breath as it comes in through the nose, down into the chest, into the belly, and then back out again through the belly, through the chest, and then out through the mouth. Not trying to change anything, just paying attention to where we are, how we're feeling today in this present moment. Checking in with ourselves. Gently opening back of the eyes. And then let's move forward a little bit on our seat. We're going to get right into it today with some salutations to the sun, warming ourselves up. So take those knees at least hip width distance, maybe a little bit further, bringing the hands down to the sides. Here we go. Big breath in as we reach the arms up, look up the fingertips. Exhale, flow it down to the feet. Halfway lift, flatten the back, and fold. Rise all the way up. Gather at the heart. Inhale up. Fold. Halfway lift, and fold. Rise all the way up. Gather the hands at the heart. Inhale up, fold, halfway, fold, all the way up, gather the hands at the heart. Keep going, matching that movement with your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down, halfway, and fold all the way, hands at the heart. Inhale up and fold, halfway and fold all the way, hands to the heart. Keep going, matching that movement with your breath. Feeling strong as we flow through our salutations to the sun. Warming up the body and the mind. Gathering the hands at the heart and staying here for a moment, pressing those thumbs into the heart center. Feeling our life force beating beneath our chest. Having gratitude for making this time for yourself today. Making this time to relax and exercise your mind and body. Excellent job, yogis. So we're going to wake up those legs a little bit now. So we're going to just grab hold of the back or the sides of your chair, and we're just going to practice by stretching one foot up, okay? So stretching that foot up, flex the toe towards me, heel comes towards, or flex the toes towards you, heel comes towards me, okay? So feeling strong, feeling that whole leg firing up. Hold it, hold it, hold it, keep breathing, and then dropping it back down, shaking it out. There we go, other side, lifting up that right leg, flexing the foot towards the face, pushing the heel towards me, feeling that whole leg turn on. And then setting it back down, shaking it out. Again, left leg comes up, pushing that heel towards me, flexing the toes towards the face. And drop. Other side. And drop. Switch again. Push that heel towards me, flex the toes, and drop. And push, 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 and drop. Good job. Shaking both those feet out. Now taking your left knee, and we're going to pull that left knee up into the chest, okay? So pulling that left knee up into the chest, we're working on strengthening those hip flexors now. I want you to see if you can hold your leg there and let go of it. Ooh, hold it for a second, let it go. Strengthening those hip flexors. Ooh, good job, yogis. See if you can keep letting go. Give yourself a moment to just get some air time with that leg. Now squeeze it in and drop it down. Other side. So right knee comes up, squeeze it in. All right, now let's see if we can hold it suspended in air. Good job. Bring it back. Suspend it. Bring it back. Suspend. Bring back. All right, squeeze that knee into the chest. Drop it down. All right, so we're going to warm up our hips a little bit more, getting into the rotation of the hip now. So lifting up that left knee, we're going to bring it out to the side, okay? And then bring it right back in. Out to the side, foot is flexed, bring it back in. Stretching out to the side, Bring it back in. Feel free to grab your chair if you need that stability. And bring it back in. Over. Bring it back in. Excellent job. Drop it down. Shake it out. Right knee comes up. Pull it out. And back in. Out. Back in. Out. Back in. Out. Back in. Excellent job. Shaking it out. Dancing it out. All right. Everybody's favorite. We are going to stretch through the hip and the side. Lift that left knee up and then cross the ankle over. So this might be stretch enough for you at the very beginning of our class. So wherever you are here, we want to breathe into that left hip and sit up nice and tall. Okay, nice tall spine. If this is not enough, you want to extend it a little bit more, then you can lean forward over that folded leg. Still keeping that length in the spine. Rising back up, dropping that foot down, and then to the other side. So lifting that leg up, dropping it over, sitting up nice and tall, getting really nice and long in the spine and neck. And then if you need a little bit more, leaning forward over that folded leg, feeling that hip turning on, firing up, and then sending all that breath into the right hip. Imagine it giving you a little bit more room to stretch and grow and strengthen. And then coming back up, releasing that foot down, shaking it out. All right, so we're going to come into cat-cows. We're going to come into them a little bit differently than we normally do. I'm going to move my chair so that you guys can get a good view of what I'm going to do with this, okay? But we're going to stand up, okay, with straight legs, hands down on your chair. And we're going to do our cat-cow this way, okay? So you're going to lower your belly. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here, okay? Lower your belly. Pull that chin up towards and up in front of you, okay? And then round the back, pulling the belly button to the side. Inhale forward, round. Inhale. And round. Inhale. And round. A few more, matching the movements with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Last one here. And then coming back to a neutral flat back. You can keep those knees bent if you need to, okay? So looking straight down at the chair, bottom in front of you. We're going to stretch through the neck now, okay? So I want you to turn your head to the left as you turn your hips towards the left. So we're stretching through the neck and also that right side body. So we turn the hips and the head to look towards one another, breathing into the stretch, and then back to neutral. Other side. Feeling that stretch all the way through the left side of the body, from the hip all the way up through the arm, into the neck, coming back to neutral and to the other side. So tipping those hips towards the left, turning the gaze towards the left, and then back to center and to the other side. And rotate. And last one, rotate. Excellent job. Coming back to neutral, shaking it out, making some really organic movements here, just loosening up through the body, and then bringing the hands to the thighs and slowly making our way up to standing. Now move my chair back around to the front. Grab a quick sip of coffee. It is very early in the morning here in Fort Worth. I have to record when my children are sleeping. Also my husband, they make a lot of noise. Okay, or a gulp of coffee. All right. So, coming back over, we're gonna do some wide-legged squats today. So I want you to heel-toe your feet apart, okay? As wide as you can stand it, okay? So you still have that stability. We're going to take our toes and face them towards the corners of the room, okay? So face them towards the left and the right corner of the room. Nice wide-legged squat. We're gonna grab hold of our chair, and then very slowly, we're gonna bend our knees, bringing that seat down closer to the floor. Excellent. Coming back up, slow and with control. Bend the knees and come down. Excellent job. Back up and down. Keep moving. Matching your movement with your breath. Strengthening through those legs, inner thighs, hips, glutes. Using our inner strength to come all the way down and all the way back up again. A few more here, feeling those legs really firing up. Y'all are doing great. Keep going. All right, last one, coming down and then all the way back up. Excellent job. So bringing your toe up. We're coming up on our toe now. Yes. So I want you to stretch through that leg up on the toe and then drop the heel down. Lift the other heel up on the toe. Pressing, strengthening, feeling that leg fire up. And then drop it back down. Other side. Bend that left knee up on the toe. Drop it back down. Up on the toe. Drop it back down. One more time, each side. Left side first. Drop it back down. Right side. Drop it back down. Excellent job, you guys. Heel toe those feet all the way back together. Excellent job. So we did this on the floor, on the chair, but we're also going to do this standing as well. So standing behind your chair, grabbing the chair for balance, we're going to lift that left knee up and hold it, okay? Yes, so holding that knee up, breathing into the stretch. And then lowering back down again. Other side. Right side comes up. Grabbing hold of that knee. Excellent job. Setting it back down again. Coming into our warrior series now. We're going to take a seat with both feet facing the left side of the room, okay? Keeping that left foot down on the ground. We're going to take the right foot out behind us and a little bit in front, okay? So, grounding down into both feet. We want this leg straight if we can get it, okay? As straight as you can. And then arms out to the sides. Feeling strong in our warrior, pressing those feet down into the floor. Feeling that strength radiating up through the torso and then out through either side of the hands. Excellent job, warriors. Flipping that front palm, reversing the warrior. So finding your hand onto that back leg, feeling that stretch that's happening all through the left side of the body. Elbow comes down to the knee. Right arm comes up to the sky. Extend that elbow to the ear, finding that long line of energy all through the right side of the body. And then back up again, shaking it out. Let's move to the other side. So setting that right foot down this time. We're going to bring the left foot out behind us. Excellent job. Pressing down through both of those feet, feeling that energy radiating up into the torso, and then arms stretching wide. Flipping that front palm and coming. Oh, we forgot to reverse. Hand down the back of the leg, arm up. And then elbow comes down to the knee, arm comes straight up for our breath. And then elbow to the ear, Finding that nice long line of energy and then breathing into that stretch that's happening all the way from the left toes through the left fingertips, all the way through the left side of the body. Breathing into that goodness. And then coming all the way back up. Let's stretch our arms behind us. Take a little yawn. Great job, yogis. Coming back around to the center now. We're going to bring those knees out wide. Yes. All right, so bringing those knees out wide. Feet are angling towards the sides of the room. We're going to do our shoulder drops, okay? So really strengthening and stretching out through that shoulder girdle, okay? So sticking the shoulder down, staying and lingering a little bit if you need to. That's totally cool. Remember, this is your practice. So find what feels best in your body and go there. Yoga is all about finding the sensations, exploring the body. So find what feels good and go there. Maybe you sit and breathe into it for a minute. That's okay. My shoulders feel a little tight today, so I'm gonna breathe into my shoulders. Release some goodness there. So moving at your own pace here. Slow, fast, however you would like to move. Do what feels good in your body. Keep moving. And then making our way back up to neutral. Excellent job, yogis. So while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and continue to stretch through that side body as well. Go ahead and bring your left elbow down to the knee, stretching that arm up. And this time I really want you to take your hand and spread it across your chest, like you're trying to spread honey across your chest and open that chest up towards the sky. Excellent job. Let's come down to the other. So right elbow comes down to the knee. Lifting. We're going to spread that honey and spread the chest open. Let's do that a few more times. That feels so good. So taking your time, spreading that honey across your chest, opening up. Staying with your breath here. Back down, last time, spreading that honey, opening up across the chest. Back down again. Excellent job. So we're just going to hang here in a wide-legged forward fold for a moment. Feel free to let the head drop. Relax the neck and the head. You can shake the head, yes, no. Releasing any tension. One more big breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. And then slowly pushing your way back up to seated. Allow the head to be the last thing that lifts. We're going to come back to standing one more time for some balancing poses. Today, we are going to balance. We're going to do our big toe pose, okay? So balancing on one leg. We're going to balance on that right leg, lifting the left leg up. We're going to hold that knee up just like we did at the beginning of class. And I want you to test your hip flexors, okay? See if you can hold that knee unsupported. Can you hold it there? Excellent job, okay? Give yourself a break, then hold it there again. Give yourself a break. Hold it one more time. Excellent job, yogis. Set it down. Shake it out. Other side. So grounding down through our left foot this time. Right foot comes up. We're holding that knee in front. One side might be a little bit easier to do than the other, okay? So holding it up. See if you can hold it. Bring it back in. Release and hold. Bring it back in. Release and hold. Bring it back in. Release and hold. And drop it down. Shake it out. Excellent job. All right, so coming back over to the other side of the mat, we're going to take that left foot and I want you to press through the heel just like we did in the beginning of the class. Okay, so press through the heel, toes are going to come towards the face, and we're going to just pulse our foot up. Keep breathing. Few more here. Keep breathing. And then setting it down, shaking it out. Other side. So coming back over to the other side, lifting that right foot up, flexing the toes towards the face, pressing that heel forward, okay? So turning on those hip flexors, firing them up, and then we're gonna pulse, pulse, pulse. Strengthening. Excellent job. Shake it out. One last time. Back over. This time we're going to practice our tree pose. So working on that outside of that hip this time. You're going to ground down into your right foot. Kickstand that left foot. Pressing the foot up to the inside of the ankle. Okay, so the bottom of the foot presses into the inside of the ankle so that the knee opens up out to the side and we get that stretch through the back of the hip, okay? So keeping the foot here, or if you'd like to challenge your balance a little more today, maybe you move the foot up slightly to the inside of the calf. Wherever you are, breathing into the pose, okay? Pressing that foot into the inside of the leg so that the knee opens up to the side. If you're feeling strong in your tree today and you'd like to grow your tree, please raise your arm above, maybe taking your gaze up towards the sky, standing strong in our tree, pressing that foot into the leg, opening up and getting that hip stretch. And then setting it back down, shaking it back out. Excellent job, yogis. Coming back over to the other side now. We're going to ground down through our left foot this time. Right foot is going to come in for the kickstand. Pressing that foot into the inside of the leg, okay? So we're opening up that hip. You should feel the outside of that hip, glute really fire up and turn on, okay? So staying here, if this feels good to you, pressing that foot into the side of the hip, or the inside of the leg. Or if you'd like a little bit more, challenging our balance today, moving that inside foot up to the calf. Just don't press on the knee, okay? Our knees are not supposed to bend that way. All right, so pressing that foot in, feeling that hip and that glute firing up. And when you're ready, growing your tree. A few breaths here, strong in our tree pose. Excellent job. Letting that foot come back down, dancing it out. Excellent job, yogis. We're going to come down to our seats one last time for the last final poses of class. Now, we have worked tremendously on our hip flexors today, and we are going to stretch those out just once more. But before we do that, we're going to do a quad stretch that we don't do very much, and I know it's a little bit difficult for some of you guys. So we're going to walk through this really slowly. I want you to turn your bodies so that you are facing the left side of the room, okay? Your left foot is going to stay on the ground. We're going to take that right foot and we're going to put it down behind us, okay? So first step is to just take the top of the foot and press it into the floor, okay? Feeling that stretch that's happening through the quad, even into the hip here, okay? So that's step one. Step two is we reach back and see if we can maybe grab hold of the ankle or even the pants, and then pulling, using our hand to pull that heel towards the buttocks, okay? So feeling that stretch towards, in the front of the calf, or the front of the thigh, excuse me, the quadricep. One of the largest muscles in the body. And then releasing, rubbing it out. Excellent job. Let's move to the other side. So, grounding down this time through our right foot. We're going to take that left foot and just set it down first, okay? So see if you can just press the top of that foot into the mat and feel that leg, that quadricep really turn on and stretch out. Okay, if you're able to, grabbing hold of the ankle or the heel or even the pants legs, and then pulling that heel towards the buttocks, really getting a nice deep stretch through that quadricep and hip flexor. Excellent job, yogis. Setting it back down. And then coming back around to the front, we're going to stretch out those hip flexors just one more time. So bringing that left leg up and over the ankle. We're flexing that foot, okay? So flexing that foot again. And then sitting up really nice and tall, nice and straight here. Breathing into that stretch that's happening in the left hip. If you need more, allowing the chest to fold forward over that folded leg. Breathing into the stretch wherever you are. Coming back up, we're going to cross that ankle all the way over. Readjust your foot that's on the floor so that it is in the middle, and we're coming in for a twist here, okay? So right hand is going to come to the outside of the knee, grabbing hold of the back of the chair, big breath in, twisting and looking over that shoulder. untwisting other side, okay? So right foot comes up, crossing that ankle over the knee, flexing the foot, and then again, sitting up nice and tall, maybe leaning forward over the folded leg. Coming back up, crossing that leg all the way over, readjusting that foot so it is in the center line of the body, taking the left hand to the outside of the knee, grabbing hold of the chair, big breath in, get really tall and long in the spine, and then twisting and looking towards the right side of the room. And then coming back through center, uncrossing, setting ourselves up for our final resting pose of the class. So sitting the back against the back of the chair, allowing the palms or the hands to settle in the lap, okay? Heels in line with the knees, allowing the body to be completely comfortable and still. The only movement should be the inhalation and exhalation as it goes through the body, through the chest, the diaphragm, the belly, and then back up again. Breathing in and out through our nose, nice full breaths. Settling the body and the mind. Taking a moment to reflect on the benefits of our practice today. Awaken the world around you. There is a universe outside your door, waiting to touch you, soothe you, heal you. There's an entire world out there waiting to help you open your heart and nurture your soul. The universe wants to teach you things, show you things, help you come more alive than you've ever been before. Open your eyes, open your senses, open your heart. Walk out your door, look around. You'll be shown, you'll be guided. Your heart will lead you to what you need. Listen, look, feel. You are connected to the universe. Let the universe bring you all the healing you need. Let the universe bring you alive. Awaken the world around you, and you'll awaken yourself. Beginning to wiggle our fingers and our toes, slowly bringing movement back into the body. Gently fluttering the eyes back open. Taking a big breath in and reaching our arms up to the sky. And then let that breath out as you gather the hands at heart center. Go forward with light and love and peace in your heart and throughout your day. Namaste.